Good evening, Facebookians. I'm going to let Facebook build up an audience. I know you guys are probably getting ready for bed, but I want to try to be as consistent as possible. So I'm going to get this video in, and you can watch it whenever you're watching it. Hello, come on in. Hey, Tamar, how are you? Come on in. Good evening, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Brittany N. Smith of Girl on the Right. Be the Girl on the Right, and I'm your right life coach, helping you discover your purpose, discover your passion, and discover your right life right now. And that is, hey, Sequoia, that is you living your life at the intersection of purpose, passion, and prosperity. That means that you are doing what you were created to do in a way that you're passionate about doing it, and it's creating prosperity in your life. You are living in your sweet spot. That is you living your right life. And so my job as the Girl on the Right is to help you authentically be yourself so that you can find that place and live to your fullest potential. So every day I'm going to be on here doing these Right Life Reminders to help you remember some things so that you can be on track to living your right life. All right. So for those of you that are watching right now, you are officially a part of the Right Life crew. Woo, woo. Hey, Ashley, welcome home. You're officially a part of the Right Life crew. All right. And like I said, each day I'm going to come on here and give you a reminder to help you be closer to living your right life and help you be closer to being the girl on the right. And that means you're being you like nobody else can. All right. So today I want to talk about attacking your week. It's Sunday night and we want to have an amazing, action-packed, productive, successful week. Right? So the only way that's going to happen is if you set it up that way. All right. So I want you guys to attack your week. All right. And you'll learn very quickly, if you didn't know already, I love acronyms. So you know I have an acronym for the word attack. I want you to attack your week so that we can maximize your productivity. All right. So A, you have to ask yourself what you want to accomplish this week. If you go into this week with no plan, you're going to be all wishy-washy and all over the place and you're not going to get much of anything done. All right. Don't be somebody that flies by the seat of their pants. Get a list of certain things that you want to accomplish this week. All right. So that you can have some sort of focus. You don't have to map out every single day from morning to night. However, map out some things that you want to accomplish this week. So at least you have a plan written out of some sort. All right, to give you some kind of guidance so that you know how to manage your time. All right, so you want to ask yourself what you want to accomplish this week. T, think about what is required. Oh, no problem. At least you got to watch the video. T, think about what is required to accomplish these things. So, if you think about it like when you were little, you would lay your clothes out before school the next day. Well, that's the same thing. Think about what's required to accomplish these things. You first want to make a list of things you want to get done, and then you want to think about what it's going to take to get those things done. Do you need to send some emails out? Do you need to make some arrangements for a ride? Do you need to set some money aside for something? Do you need to set your clothes out for something? Think about what's required to accomplish these things and attach those different requirements to each plan or each goal so that you have it all listed out so you know what you need to do. It's all about having a plan for your time because time is like money. If you don't assign it to go somewhere, it'll disappear just like that. Okay? So you want to make sure you're assigning your time. All right? The next T, take into consideration the things you know will try to distract you. Listen, you have to know thyself, all right? To thine own self be true. You know what your distractions are. You know, old boy is going to call at such and such a time when you're supposed to be working on your business. You know that you like to eat out. You know that you have some shows that you like to watch. But if you're committed to getting these things done and being productive, you might have to set some things aside. You might have to put some things down this week so that you can reach the goals that you have, all right? So take into consideration the goals that you have and hey Shirley, and the things that you know will distract you so you can be prepared ahead of time. You can be ready for the attack of the distractions because they will come. All right. A, aim for consistency and not perfection. When we aim for I can't talk right now. When we aim for perfection, we put a lot more pressure on ourselves than necessary, and that most times will prevent us from getting it all the way done. All right. So try to be consistent. If you have one goal per day that you want to reach, try to be consistent in reaching that goal each day, but don't try to be perfect. Okay. Done is better than perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. All right. We all make mistakes. There's always going to be some little blip or some little something that's going to throw it off. Right. So aim for consistency and not perfection. You will be much more at peace mentally when you aim for consistency and not perfection. And if perfection happens, then it happens, but don't aim for it. Okay. C, celebrate your small victories. Listen, if you are somebody who consistency is a struggle for, and your goal is to be consistent for the week, at the end of the week, when you've achieved and accomplished everything you set out to do, go get yourself some ice cream, get a cupcake, go to the movies, hang out with your boo that you had to put off earlier in the week. Make sure you celebrate your small victories. Treat yourself, okay? In your attacking of the week, you're going to be doing a lot of hard work. You want to make sure that you balance out your schedule with work and relaxation. Okay. You want to take care of yourself as well. So make sure you celebrate your small victories. And then finally, K, kick. Oh Lord, my fro. What is happening to the fro? K, kick the excuses to the curb. All right. Excuses are zappers of productivity. All right. Excuses are zappers of productivity. We come up with all types of reasons as to why we can't, or why we shouldn't, or why we did not. Right. But there's a very thin line between a reason and an excuse. There's a very thin line between a reason and an excuse. An excuse is present when you could have done something about it, or you could do something about it, but you're choosing not to. A reason is more definite. And like I said, it's easy to hop back and forth over that line. So you want to make sure you kick the excuses to the curb. You have to get serious about your life this week. Okay. We're getting ready to go into February, the second month of the year. All right. And January, we get all excited and we're cheering and all that kind of stuff. February is the beginning of the test of who was really serious about those resolutions and those vision boards and all that kind of stuff. All right. So you want to make sure that you kick the excuses to the curb. All right. So in order to attack the week so that you maximize your productivity, you want to ask yourself what you want to accomplish this week. Lay out the plan, lay out the foundation. Don't just fly by the seat of your pants. All right. Ask yourself what you want to accomplish. T, think about what's required to accomplish these things. Set yourself up for success. Okay. Don't go into it blindly. All right. Set yourself up for success. T, take into consideration the things will come to distract you. We all have that one friend that shows up at the wrong time every time because we're trying to get stuff done and they just pop up and want to talk about stuff and want to go places. You know what your distractions are. So take into consideration those things and already have a defense mechanism in place for them. Aim for consistency and not perfection. We want to get things done in 2017. Okay? We want to get things done in 2017. Consistency will perpetuate that perfection that you're looking for. All right. So aim for consistency and not perfection. C, celebrate your small victories. Make sure you rest. Make sure you treat yourself at the end of the week. Give yourself a prize or something that you're going to work towards so that you can celebrate your small victories. And finally, K, kick your excuses to the curb. Like I said, there's a thin line between excuses and reasons. Make sure you're on the right side of the line. Okay. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is late. It's 11:17 and I have to go to bed for the baby wakes up. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm Brittany Ann Smith of Girl on the Right. You can check out the website, BeTheGirlOnTheRight.com. It is under construction right now, but you can still check it out and just take a look and see who we are and what we do. You can read our About page. Make sure you like the Girl on the Right Facebook page so that you know when we're going to be live. Hey, Kenya. And also keep an eye out for an event coming out late spring called Get It Done. It's going to be an accountability and productivity workshop. Well, not workshop, but day retreat, where if you're working on a book or working on a business plan, or you have some projects you want to get something creative that you're working on that you can't seem to find time to do, the day retreat is we're going to get together. We're going to lock ourselves in a room for like 6 hours. It's going to be food, encouragement, empowerment, and then there's going to be time for you to get that work done. Okay? It's going to be time for you to put that work in and get your work done. All right, so I'm really looking forward to that. Make sure you stay tuned for it, and I will see you guys tomorrow for your Right Life Reminder.